Alright, fellas, so I'm running a bit late on this one. These are actually this is a compilation summon video of all of my summons for AGL Captain Ginyu, who of course I would say has a pretty good banner, short of the last 3 units, but the first 4 units on his banner, himself, the 2 banner units, Ginyu, Raccoon and Goldo, and then Jason Birder, and then of course the tech android. So all 4 of those units are very, very good. The other 3, you don't even like to mention that they're on this banner, but they are STR Namek Goku, STR Blue Kaioken Goku, and STR Kefla. So RIP your STR orbs if you do not have any of those units rainbowed, right? So, moving on, though, to the summons. So, decided to pick up all of the Pilaf's Troves tickets. At this point, you know, just my status, kind of dolphin status, I guess like mini whale, whatever you want to call me. That status, I guess I just at this point kind of have to maintain, right? So, I decided to stop kidding myself. So at this point, whenever there is a Pilaf's Trove pack, I just always pick it up. Short of it being, like, incredibly expensive, I'm probably always going to pick them up. It just seems to me, no matter what, they always seem to be kind of worth it. The ones that are kind of sus, I would say, are sometimes on the LR banners, they'll do a 20-unit multi with, like, 3 SSRs at the end. And they're not guaranteed featured. It's just guaranteed 3 SSRs. These ones, if you really look at the value, really hoping for a fusion here. It's actually been a while since I've done these summons, right? I summoned just a few hours after the banner originally dropped, and then over the course of the last few days, I've just kind of been summoning here and there, trying to pick up Ginyu. That's, you know, the goal here. So, but anyway, these Pilaf's Troves packs are frequently worth it. If you look at this particular pack of Pilaf's Troves, so you get, it's 63 units is what it is. And you're doing, I believe you can do, what, 9 multi-summons. So if you kind of look at it in that light, you're talking about 300 Dragonstones worth of summons-ish. A little bit north of 300 Dragonstones worth of units. I would call that pretty good value. I mean, honestly. And then not to mention, you're always getting, like, extra shit. Here is a fusion, by the way. We will go ahead and see what this is. Spoilers, it ain't Ginyu, right? It took me quite a few stones. This is all of my stones, or these are all of my summons that I've done. Kefla. I actually needed one more copy of Kefla. These are all of my multi-summons. For some dumb reason, I didn't record the second step, the 35 stone step of the multi-summons, right? Of the discounted multis. I don't know why. I didn't. So whatever. But the question does frequently come up, is Pilaf's Trove worth it? Well, you know, the short answer is if you spend money on the game, it is frequently worth it. That is usually my opinion. You usually get lots of extra goodies, you know, Hercule statues. A lot of times you'll get, like, aged meat items. What else do you... Lots of other good shit. Sometimes you get Kais, you get these, like, gold skill orbs in a lot of cases. A lot of these packs recently for the Dokkan Festival exclusives, they'll come with the level 4, either crit or additional skill orb, which is quite good. I mean, it could be a level 5, you know, but, you know, level 4s are still good. So at this point, haven't pulled anything too incredibly hype. That last copy of Kefla I needed... Again, I never probably want to pull another Kefla ever again. I'm not really one to save, like, SA5 copies and things of that nature, you know, for potential easy A's. Sometimes, on occasion, I do. But at this point, I'm much more interested in trading in extra dupes for red coins, and I think everyone else should be as well. I mean, the amount of times I've been shafted from, you know, multi-summons and being able to exchange these just horrible SSRs into red coins... It's just, I've had just like an immeasurable amount of red coins. I mean, I've easily picked up at least one Dokkan Festival exclusive just from exchanging units for red coins. I mean, I would say easily, probably well north of that. The coin exchange system has been around for quite a while now over here on Global, so. But anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and hop into the rest of the summons here. Are we still finishing up the tickets? Let's go ahead and find out here. I think I blitzed through this one. What do we get? Oh my god, Super Saiyan Goku. Thank you for that. We have 2 more ticket summons left, so this would probably be a good time for me to talk about kind of what's been going on and why I haven't been recording a lot lately. I believe this is a guaranteed fusion. Oh, I guess it's not. I lied. Vegeta and Tien is not guaranteed. So your boy, for those of you who follow me on Twitter, if you don't, you should. But you guys would know that I just graduated nursing school, so it has been a hell of a grind. But I'm finally done, and I actually was able to procure a job at a local hospital of mine. So along with just a general job change, it's a whole career change I'm undergoing right now. So to be honest with you, there's a Goten and a Trunks. We'll take that. To be honest with you, there just certain things in life. I know DeTruth DT probably wouldn't agree, but there are certain things in life that just take precedent over Dokkan and content creation and stuff like that. There's Rikumen Goldo. That's very, very good. They're very good. That was basically the highlight of the tickets, was picking up one stinking copy of Rikumen Goldo. But yeah, man, just IRL shit just getting in the way. I mean, that's the tale as old as time, right, for us content creators. It's just like, I don't know, to be honest with you, the future of the channel. I want to keep going, and this is not to alarm anyone that I'm going to stop, but in terms of, like, what am I going to be doing content-wise, I can't make promises that I'm going to make content every day anymore. It's not like it was. This is probably hard for some of you to believe, but at my old job, I was actually in a position where I could make some content. Now, it might not be the longest video in the world or anything, but I had a lot of downtime at my other job, and I was on my own for the most part, so I actually was able to create some content. I know that seems crazy, but like I really could. And if I couldn't do like a full video with commentary and stuff, I could do one or the other. I could record like my screen, I could do a screen recording, or I could do, like some commentary or something like that, if it couldn't be a full-on, detailed, in-depth video and such. But at my job now at the hospital, man, there's just way more important shit going on in my life right now. So for those of you who really do, for the 5 of you that, watch my videos pretty consistently, I really, really appreciate the support, and I always will, and I always have appreciated the support. The fact that I've acquired, almost 600 subscribers, and it's been quite a while too, it really is that is a true testament to you guys, man, and spreading the word of my channel. And, occasionally one of my videos will catch on, and then there's another Rikumen Goldo, by the way. Oh, and a Jice and a Birder. So this was a really weird multi, by the way. This is the guaranteed featured, and there's like another Rikumen Goldo. At this point, I've pulled 3 Rikumen Goldos, which is great for people chasing Rainbow Stars. Dog, I'm just looking for 1 copy of Ginyu. That's all I want, and I'm out at this point. But here we are, man. Just keep pulling copy after copy of Rikumen Goldo. So anyway, guys, not to try to get too sentimental or anything like that, but it has been an awesome, awesome ride. And I'm not done making content. I just can't promise that it's going to be every day or 6 days a week or 5 days a week or something like that. It's just not realistic. It's not in my lifestyle now. I'm not trying to gloat or brag or anything, but like, dude, I have a pretty important job, and a lot of people count on me. It's a life and death job now. So there's going to be no Dokkan playing at work. I'm not going to be link leveling, while I'm performing sterile procedures and shit like that. It's just not going to happen. So I will find a time. I think this may be a good time for me to maybe take a little break from the Dokkan content grind. The one thing I do want to do is, I can guarantee you this, is I will still drop summon videos, because I'm going to still play the shit out of the game, particularly on my days off. In my time off. I love Dokkan. I always will until the game shuts down, which isn't going to be for a while, but I always will, right? So that is one thing I will do, is I will still make summon videos, but in terms of like other sorts of content, really needed Namek Goku, by the way. Awesome. But in terms of like other stuff, dude, I don't know. I know one thing is I will be back for the 7th year anniversary, but I need some time, man, to hammer down a real schedule. And I'll be working midnights as well, so that's another thing to keep in mind. I don't frequently air my laundry on screen like this, but like I I feel like it's really, really important for you guys to understand. Like, I love making content for you guys. Again, for those of you who have stuck around, who've been day oneers, you know, that kind of thing, like, I really do. And I love making content. It's fun. I enjoy using these units. There's a god animation, so this is a little bit promising, but it could potentially be 3 shitty SSRs. We'll see. So again, especially for those of you who have stuck around this whole time, I really do enjoy it. There's another Rakumen Goldo, by the way. I really enjoy, like, using these units in difficult content and doing challenge runs and all sorts of these things. I really do enjoy it. Making content is definitely one way to really, like, you start to really use the units and you really start to understand what they can do and what they can't do. And it really gives you a good perspective, man, when you're just constantly doing things other than link level grinding. You know what I mean? You really get a good showcase of what units can do on certain teams next to other units. It's like, it's fun, right? It makes you learn the game. It makes you learn their kits. It just makes you more knowledgeable of the game, and I love that, right? That's definitely one thing I love about making content on Dokkan. So I will never stop making content on Dokkan. I just can't promise the frequency at which I make it. So anyway, guys, kind of getting back, this Ginyu celebration, man, is, I would say, a bit lackluster. I think Ningen made a good point. I think he tweeted it out. It was one of his, like, takes, like, quote-unquote, like, his hot takes. At this point, man, there's really not too much of an excuse from Dokkan anymore for content droughts. Because, and I'm not talking only EZAs and only Super Battle Road and some of these things, but, like, dude, you've got the titles now. You can easily drop titles, man, even if you're not rewarding titles in the game yet. Like, you could easily drop, dude, anything as a fucking title. Like, you can drop anything, right? You know, complete this event. You know, they utilized the team cost not too long ago. I believe it was it for Goku Day? You had to have less than was it like a 318, like, team cost and stuff like that. Like, you could easily drop that kind of shit. And I really hope that they do. I really, really, really hope they do. Because it can help prevent these content droughts, right? There's really no excuse at this point. At this point, dude, we're going to be getting the rest of the Bardock, the Team Bardock EZAs. Not for nothing, we still don't have an EZA or the final copy available for the LR Team Bardock. So that's pretty interesting, right? Another God animation. Again, I'm not really holding my breath here at this point. This was the point in my summons. I haven't really been counting, but I want to say I'm around. So you guys can see, like, as the video is moving on, like, you can see the sales are dwindling and this kind of thing. At a certain point, dude, with my, again, there's like no, there again, you can see no sales available in the shop. When I saw Whis fly in, man, for that split second, I was like, oh boy, this is it. Finally, this is it. You know, I'm finally getting Ginyu. Whis is going to come through. And he didn't, right? He just didn't. But at this point, man, it's like, dude, I'm no longer kind of playing with house money. It's like, now the stakes are pretty high. And every multi, dude. There's another Kale, by the way. I was pretty unappeased with that. But every multi, kind of the stakes are a little bit higher, right? Because no sale stones, obviously. So I'm pulling out all stops. I believe this was the first time in the video I cracked the code. And as the title would suggest, happy ending ensuing, right? Unfortunately, not the hypest animation here. A Trunks flying solo. I was not real thrilled about this animation, but we do indeed get the Give It To Me Now Vegito animation. So, there's a shot. Right now, on this particular banner, it's a 7-unit banner, and 5 of them are Dokkan Festival exclusives. So this is a 1 in 5, a 20% chance that this is Ginyu. So you like those odds, but at the same time, there's a 4 in 5 chance it ain't Ginyu. So at this point, man, I've been summoning so much. I was anything but thrilled. I was anything but optimistic. And it's getting further and further into the multi, and finally, dude, there he is. So the video turned out to be a success. Woohoo! I pulled Ginyu after a zillion stones. But I'm going to wrap up the video now. Slap a like, subscribe if you're new. Love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one whenever it might be. Later.